So today we're taking a look at the Air Jordan 3 A Ma Maniere. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. Today we are taking a look at the Air Jordan 3 A Ma Maniere. And I mean, this is a beautiful sneaker. It's been a beautiful sneaker for a few years now, but I'm just now getting a pair in hand. So we're going to talk about them. We'll talk about this shoe. We'll compare it to the most recent sort of remix version they did of these with the black leather, of course. But let's start this off from the bottom up, looking at this outsole. It's a standard Air Jordan 3 outsole. I always love, I don't know, something about the Air Jordan 3 outsole is dope. Of course, we get Nike branding here because, you know, it's a collab. So they'll give it the OG treatment with the Nike branding here in that nice little like rusty purple type color. Nike branding is continued on the back tab, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's move on to the midsole. So this midsole, as you can see, is a sort of two-tone midsole. We got the aged sail, sort of yellowed sole at the bottom. But then up top, we got this stark white right here with that, again, sort of ashy purple. What is this color called? Because I'm going to keep calling it the wrong thing. Let's see. All right, the box says this is, actually it doesn't say. The box says white medium gray. So I'm going to keep calling it ashy purple. Why not? Let's move on to the upper, where the coolest feature on this shoe for me has got to be the mud guard in the back, where we've got, instead of the normal elephant print that we typically see on an Air Jordan 3, we've got this really nappy suede that looks really good. I don't know what it is about that, but it looks really good to me. I love it. So you've got that here. You've got it on the lace holes as well. And then you've got it up here near the ankle collar. Speaking of the ankle collar, let's go ahead and talk about the sock liner. We got a quilted sock liner in this shoe, which is nice, sort of grayish or silver on that quilted sock liner. Love that. And then real quick, when you look at the tongue, you got embroidered tongues on your left shoe. You get the A Ma Maniere logo. On the right, you get a nice puff embroidered 3D Jumpman. Like that a lot. Other little nuances on the shoe. Got these hits of ivory here on these lace. I don't know what we're going to call these. Lace loops, if you will. We got them here, here, and up here. Near the ankle collar as well. And that goes really well with this sort of outline. You see, we get kind of like a natural cut where the leather is. Obviously, they painted that, but it just looks like, oh, if leather was just naturally brown and they cut it and didn't paint it white, that's what this looks like to me. And I think that gives it a really nice vibe. I love that touch on these sneakers. As far as extras that came with it, you got your A Ma Maniere tag here, quality goods handled with care, and then you got the nice big Nike Air hang tag as well. So that's dope. We did talk about the back tab, but just so you can see them, Nike Air back tab on these. What I love is the sort of just like an old yellow, like an oxidized translucent back tab. We got gray Nike Air right there. But you also get a sort of hidden message on here. So on your left shoe says all we have is each other. And on your right shoe, you have to get comfortable walking alone. Walking alone with each other. So that's what we've got on those. Now, I told you we were going to compare these to the most recent iteration. So let's set those down for a second and let me just show you the most recent iteration, the newest edition. So these are the A Ma Maniere Jordan 3s from the While You Were Sleeping pack. And straight up, like there are, stop shining this purple light on it, but there are definitely some differences to my eye. And for me, the white pair actually is better. So first major difference that I've noticed, and it could just be, you know, a bad batch, if you will, but the shape on my white pair is so much better than the shape on the black one. It just is. Like, the midsole looks a little too chunky up there. And it could be, again, the black playing tricks on my eyes, and the white is just a little bit sleeker to the eye either way. But that's an issue for me. I do like this sort of textured nubuck, or tumbled nubuck that we get for the tongue on the black shoe that we don't get on the white shoe. But I don't know. Something about that white just looks a lot cleaner to me. But with the shape of this one, and I don't know, I think cause I see what they did with the purple here, that same sort of rusty purple that you got there. You get it up there. I don't know. The execution on this pair is just better to me. I love that aged back tab, the translucency there. All in all, man, I just like this shoe a lot better than that shoe. Even though I assumed I'd be able to wear these a lot more because they're black. But either way, man, if I'm gonna be seen stepping out, I want to step out in these. But like I said, that the biggest difference, definitely the sleekness in that toe box. And again, could just be a bad batch, if you know what I'm talking about, bad seller or whatever on the black pair. But the homies that sent this white pair, they knew what they were doing. And yeah, man, I guess that's where the comparison will stop. All in all, the white Air Jordan 3 A Ma Maniere is absolutely the winner. And you need to go ahead and grab you a pair. I don't know what you're waiting for. They're still out there. I'll see you in another review real soon. Till then, stay safe. Peace.